So the thing about Scotty is that we've known each other for over 20 years. You know, we grew up in the same music scene, same party scene, but here's what happened. Scotty actually walked away from the party scene and turned his back on pretty much everybody, just ghosted. But he didn't ghost me. And we stayed in contact, we stayed connected. We would train together, we would, see each other quite often. Even though I was still in it, I truly believe Scotty believed in me. So when I ended up getting clean, getting sober, he was the first person that I reached out to. And along the way, as I started to build my own brand, I wanted to build this community. So I shared this with him, this vision, because he was the only person I could trust at the time, the only person I believed in. Great husband, great father, great businessman, everything I wanted for the ecosystem and the ethos of what I was trying to build. So I reached out to him and we just went to work.
Yeah, so like Justin said, we've known each other for a very, very long time. And when I reached this point in my life that I needed this big change and I needed to kind of get sober and get my shit together, I pulled away from everybody, but I stayed in contact and recognized the people that I thought were going to do the same thing, and Justin was one of those people. So we stayed in contact, and when he moved out to California and he got sober and he got his shit together, he called me and he said, "I'm not coming home." And I was so happy for him because I knew he had finally found his place and he found his purpose. So when he called me to make this agency and to create this community, I was hands down on board. It was a no-brainer. I heavily believed in Justin and what he was doing, and he saw the same thing in me. So we took exactly what we had, big dreams, big goals, big ambitions, and we turned it into something great. And that's exactly what you have now with JW Fit.
So Scotty and I were at it for a little while and we were doing big things, but then we met Dane. And I remember the day I met Dane in the barber shop, and he scared the shit out of me, actually. And then I stood up and I think I scared the shit out of him. But the best thing about it was I'd already been watching Dane for a while on Instagram, and his energy was like magnetic. Anytime he would come on camera and be like, "Hey, you guys," and he'd have this like raspy voice, and it was like, he'd be like lean back against his black, frames, American flag in the back, and he'd just speak just so, it was just
powerful.
It was
powerful, yeah.
And right when we met, it was like, I'm gonna do stuff with this dude.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll never forget too, so like Justin had always talked about you and like, you gotta meet this guy, and there's this dude that I know and he lives out here, he's just like us. And so I started following his page and I started paying attention, and I just remember being like, Justin, dude, we gotta get him on, we gotta get him on. And then so that's what happened. So we called him up and we were like, "Yo, we gotta talk to you, man."
Not without a sales call.
Yeah. True. Yeah, here's a Zoom link. Let's get on this call real quick. Yeah, definitely.
Well, it was funny how it happened because in June of 2021, that's when I decided to get sober. I changed my life, went to battle with myself, got back in the gym, got back in the best shape of my life, and decided to get into online coaching on social media. And then joined that mentorship program, and that's where I met Justin. We started talking a little bit here and there. We were cool. I really liked his vibe. And then I found out that he also lived in Huntington Beach. And then we actually ran into each other unexpectedly in the barbershop on Main Street. Totally hit it off. It's like I've known the guy for 20 years. In fact, Justin totally reminded me of my older brother, Blake, who passed away. It was like the guy upstairs sent me another brother. And so we started talking every day. We started training together, getting lunch, talking business, and we quickly became pretty good friends, And then one day Justin reached out to me and he said, "Hey man, I'm here with my boy Scotty. He's my partner for the agency. We've been talking about you, and I really want you to hop on this Zoom call." He didn't even give me a chance to answer. All he said was, "Dane, trust me, it's a no-brainer," and hung up the phone on me. And I'm like, what the hell? And 2 seconds later, I get a text from Justin with a Zoom link. And I'm like, this son of a bitch. And hopped on the Zoom, and that was the start of it all.